Today, we'll run through setting up a television on one of these tripods. Similar to what I use indoors, I get a lot of questions about these. Zwift are coming out to Australia and New Zealand at the end of this month. And the number one question we get from everyone who attends these events is, what are the tripods the tellies are mounted on? Because they're really handy, they're out of the way, and they're very portable. Today, we're gonna run through setting one of these up with one of those televisions. Okay, let's get stuck into it. Okay, the kit we're using today is the TR940 by Allcam. The TVs we're using are 40 inch, so it's a little bit over spec, but they mount just fine. If you're looking to mount a bigger television, go the TR941, which has a larger bracket on the back. I'll show you the difference in a sec. First of all, what comes in the box? Right, the tripod itself, just over a meter high or so. So there's the tripod, compact. The bracket that comes with the 940 is just a square bracket. The 941 has a longer bracket as well. I'll put a photo up of those ones here. You can see they're a lot more sturdier for larger TVs. This is fine for a 40 inch though. So it comes with the back bracket for the television, the mounting head, and all the bolts. It's actually quite easy to put together. Okay, let's get the telly out and put it all together. Okay, one we prepared, almost prepared earlier. It has all the other packaging removed, but oops. "40-inch LCD television. Now, probably not recommended, but I put these face down so I can work on the back as long as it's carpeted and nothing scratchy for the screen. Now I've got a picnic rug down today, it's all fine. So carefully placing this down. And you can see on the back of this television here, it has the 4 bolt holes already for wall mounting. So that goes on there. And because we're cyclists, we always have a multi-tool. Perfect. So 4 bolts. So how strong is this mount? Well, I've been known for some unorthodox testing of a Garmin mount by Cyclic. Let's see if we can do the same for this. So television mount strength. That's, yep, that's not going anywhere. So once I'm done throwing it above my head, we carefully place it on the ground. We do not want to scratch the screen. So again, carefully place it down. There we go, carefully on the ground. To the stand itself, there's a few things we need to know here. On the ground, this knob here loosens this up, and the legs pull it. It can go quite wide out. As you can see, it can go very wide. That's usually too wide for what we need. We only go, and it's counterintuitive, it goes down as it comes in, so we usually go about there and tightened up. So that gives, I mean, that's quite stable. The way we mount these is with the open section here, so we can put the fan below here to blow on the rider. If there's kids running around or anybody who may tip these things forward, just be aware of that. You need to spread the legs a lot further out and maybe put them up against the wall because they can become a little unstable no matter what spec your TV or your stand actually is. Anyhow, enough about the position of it. Let's get this pulled up here. So now for the height. They say these ones can go up to 180 centimeters. I don't believe that. Okay, I now believe that. I'm 180 plus shoes, so that's actually higher than I am. That's as far as it's going. So that's pretty close. I probably wouldn't go maximum on this though, because you're going to have a leaning tower of TV. We usually go around about this height here so people can see. And at home, I have the TV screen about, sort of measure with your handlebars. So if your handlebars are about here, you want the bottom of the screen about there, so you're not kicking your neck up or down. So we'll go about there. Okay, for the lock-in pin, straight through. Tighten it on. And just a last push down to be sure that's locked in like that. So the tripod's good to go. Now we've got to put the television up on it. There we go, locked in. If you want to get a spirit level out, you can, but those screws at the back allow the television to move. You can see the little, it's got a little bit of movement there. So you can just finally adjust that. Over to a Phillips head. So there's 4 screws at the back here to get the tilt just right, and you can really lock it in nice and straight. So I'm trying to line it up with the roof, the other side of the room. Okay, that looks good to me. Now in my bike cave here, you've seen the Alienware Alphas. We sit here, the little computer, and we run all the cables down the back. So a nice neat solution when you run the cables hidden away out of the back. This is a little higher than I have them in the other room. But for events where you want people all around the room to see what's going on here, and people are going to town on the Com Challenge or the Sprint Challenge, you need them up a little higher. That looks good. Okay, let's now turn this on, make sure it works. So I'm not going to tidy the cables up nice and neat like we do for a permanent solution, but you get the picture. Get it? No. Okay, I told you I wasn't going to tidy it up nice, but I'm not going to run the cables directly there. So you can run them around here like so. And over the back. And in. And to put something up on the screen here, we'll run Zwift iOS off my mobile phone to this screen here, just as a test. So HDMI 1, that's it. There we go, we want some tunes with this. London! All right, here we go. Oh, we're at an event! Did we join an event? Somebody just joined an event. Good job, Possum Magic? Putin? No, we've swapped. There we go, N Hamley, good job. Thumbs up. Hey Wilson, giddy up. Quite a few people with the pink jersey today. That's the Santini Challenge. It's just been announced on Zwift. That explains all the pink jerseys we're seeing. It's also the Giro d'Italia at the moment. So there we have it, the TR940 by Allcam. Again, the bigger one is the 941, but there's a few other solutions you can use as well to mount your TV on a portable stand, or again, as I said before, if you've got kids running around or people who might tip it over, dogs, cats, you name it, put them up on the wall. Anyway, that's the solution we use. I'll put the links below to where you can actually look at these and investigate either this model or other models similar to this that'll do the same job. So happy days, easy to set up, easy to tear down, and right on.